Welcome back. You're still watching the Business Portal on the Corporate World. I'm Renalyn Tan Castilleos, and we're still with Miss Isis Huang from Philam Life. Isis, we ended in a very interesting way earlier. We talked about different products for investment that our viewers can choose from. But before that, let's talk about what Philam Life uniquely offers. Because there's different insurance packages, different insurance plans. What do you have in store for us?
Actually, you know, one of the major flagship products that we have this year is because everyone is actually for health and wellness, right? So they're very conscious about their health. And now we actually develop an app. It's called Philam Vitality. And this app actually rewards you for living a healthy and active lifestyle.
It's a phone application?
Yes. So actually the steps are very easy. You download Philam Vitality, and it's really about knowing your health, improving your health, and then enjoying the rewards. But the bigger benefit out of this plan or out of this app is actually when you link it to a Philam Life plan. When it's linked to a Philam Life plan, you enjoy the bigger and the better rewards, which is the Active Series. So the Active Series, we have 3 types that can actually fit whatever the client's needs or wants, or wherever she is in her life. Like Active Money Works is really for young professionals, or if you really just want to increase your savings and investment. Active Family Provider is actually for breadwinners because it actually provides coverage and protection for the family, for the breadwinner. And Active Health Invest Plus is actually for everyone who wants to have a comprehensive health coverage because it actually has critical illness coverage included in the plan.
It's interesting to know that you've incorporated technology with the products that you currently have. Because a lot of people today, they really are more glued to their phones than to laptops or computers.
Yes, we're trying to be, you know, in the now and to be fit with the millennials. But it's really about how we want to just marry health and wellness with their financial wellness.
Which is very timely because a lot of people, even my friends and family, they're very much concerned about their health. Because at the end of the day, even if you have a lot of investments, if you're not healthy enough to live a long life, I don't think you'll be able to enjoy that.
And that's what Philam Life wants. We want to reward you for living an active and healthy lifestyle because at the end of the day, we don't want you to die. We want you to live long and to live life beautifully. So that's what we want to do. And with this plan, actually, you know, this is the first time. That's the unique selling proposition of Philam Life because no other insurance company actually give you free coverage for living an active and healthy lifestyle. So you're actually going to get, you know, worth of maybe, depends on the plan and the coverage that you have, but if you reach a certain point system in the app that you actually live an active and healthy lifestyle, then Philam Life will double that. So for example, you're covered for 1 million, Philam Life will give you additional 50% coverage, meaning you get free 500,000 pesos life insurance coverage if you live an active and healthy lifestyle and if you reach the point that's required.
So Philam Life really is rewarding those who take care not just of themselves but also of their finances. So I have a question. What if, for example, because you talked about 3 different plans, is there a way for you to change any of these plans at some point? Or once you choose one, you have to stick with it?
Yes, once you choose one, you have to stick with it. Unless you want to maybe upgrade and buy another one. So, you know, we have a lot of policyholders who have multiple policies because you can't just have one in your entire lifespan. Because as I've said, our products are really customizable, and wherever you are in your life stage, there's a specific plan that we have for you. So for example, from starting as a young professional, you want more savings investment, and going to, you know, the married life, you want more coverage, protection for your family, and then going into your later years when you want to retire comfortably, then you want to have a retirement plan. So basically we have everything.
That's really good. What if they're not too familiar with finances? When they get this product, will they get someone to guide them throughout the whole thing?
So that's the role of the financial advisor. It's really to help them understand what they're getting into, what is
That's
the plan
great.
all about. And of course, before all that, we do our own knowing your client first, you know, knowing their background, knowing their work, their budget, and just really knowing more about their family. And then that's the time that you can properly advise them on what they need or want.
What is the starting point for these different plans, so at least our viewers can have an idea if this is the plan for them? You mentioned earlier it can go as low as 2,000.
Yes.
Is that the cheapest alternative for them?
Actually, that's not the cheapest. There's actually a cheaper product. It's only 1,300 pesos per month. But, well, you know, at the end of the day, it's not about what's the cheapest product, but what can actually fit your needs and goals in life. So if you tell me, Ren, that your goal is, I want to have 1 million after 5 years, then we'll crunch in the numbers and I will actually prepare a specific program for you to achieve your goal. So we always go back to the client's goal. So whatever the client's goal is, then I would actually recommend a plan that fits the client's goals.
You know, Isis, what really strikes me when I talk to you, you're a financial advisor, but I see that there's so much love that you have for your clients. It's not just product mastery that you have,
Yes.
but there's this sense of compassion and just really caring for your clients, because at the end of the day, they trust you with their money and they trust you, I guess, with their families and their lives. So
Yes.
that's
Actually,
really
you know, as
great.
a financial advisor, we become part of their families because at some point, when they need something, then they can run to me because I'm their financial advisor. So I'm
Right.
actually part of the family.
That's awesome. It's really good to be in an industry where people don't just respect you, but people are very much also committed to you
Yes.
in terms of their financial goals. Maybe we can talk about what are some of the pitfalls that you observe when you see, or maybe not even first timers, whenever there are some Filipinos who want to just try to save and they're maybe not aware of some
Yeah.
of these warning signs when it comes to savings and investing.
Some of the pitfalls is really when someone doesn't understand the plan because they didn't, the advisor or maybe someone that they were talking to didn't take time to explain what the plan was really about.
Okay.
And how much they should pay for the plan and what are the benefits that they're getting. Because a lot of people come to me and they tell me that I didn't know, you know, the word I didn't know because
not-
it wasn't explained to me.
Yeah.
And they didn't know that there were charges. They didn't know that it's not really an investment plan, but it's actually just a protection plan. And they were expecting some money, but there was no money because it was just an insurance plan. So there are actually different types of complaints from the client. But at the end of the day, it's really, you know, doing your due diligence and really researching about what the plan is all about and really asking questions. So I would always tell the client who is actually you know, making complaints to me that, you know, maybe we should go back to your goal. What is your goal? And if it wasn't explained to you properly, then I'm going to explain this to you properly now so that the client will understand the benefits of the plan that he or she got. Because a lot of people don't understand it and then they get it and then maybe halfway they want to discontinue it. So if they discontinue it, then it's actually a loss on them because there are, of course, charges if you discontinue it, and you don't get the full benefit of the plan if you just, you know, midway stop the plan and you don't continue it anymore. So you don't get the full benefit. So what I tell my clients, you know, I just explain to them properly, and at the end of the day, it's their decision. So if they don't want to continue it, I will just tell them what are the disadvantages of not continuing the plan and what are the advantages if they actually continue with the plan. So it's really just a matter of giving them proper knowledge and explaining to them, because sometimes it's not explained to them properly, but when I explain it to them and the benefits that they actually can get from the plan, then they will decide to continue the plan.
And it's really important to just have full disclosure for
Yes,
all of the
definitely.
clients.
Definitely.
And what I noted is also to be responsible when you're buying these
Yes,
financial products. You really have to know and not just say, okay, maybe this looks good or this
Exactly.
doesn't.
And I like the word that you said, you know, to be committed, because as a client, you have to commit to the plan that you actually got.
Yes.
Because remember, there's a goal why you got that plan. And if, for example, it's really to protect your family, then you should commit to protecting your
Yes.
family and paying your dues because your family is important to you, then this plan will be important to you.
I agree. How long do these plans last? Is it for maybe 1 year, 5 years, 10 years? How long does it
actually
go?
depends on the type of product that you get, but there is for our clients who want to more investment, we have plans that is a single lump sum payment. So it's a one-time pay, but it's really more for investment.
Okay.
And then next, we have our protection plans, which ranges to 5-year pay, to 7 years, to 10 years.
That's why it's really a relationship that they have,
Yes.
because it can be as short as a year and can go as long as 10
Yes.
to maybe 20.
And then we actually have some plans which is like regular pay. You pay for it all throughout your life.
Wow.
And it's up to the client whenever, he or she decides to like stop the plan because he actually has enough or he or she feels that he is already protected and covered. So, yeah, so it's really a lifelong relationship with the client.
I'm learning so much from you, Isis. For now, let's hold the thought and we'll be back for the third segment. Once again, please don't change your channel. We'll be right back.